What's up, Zionist Nation? Yeah. So still here with Julia. Yeah, it's still Julia's day. She said I waited too long to make another video. Everyone did. Am I having fun anymore? No one cares. Yeah, I'm making this new page, Wives. And fuck, it looks good with 17-year-olds. Don't you not say that. Julia Louis Dreyfus. I don't really want to customize the home page for the girl, for the wife of the day. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Julia. And you have to rotate. They said you have to rotate, don't ask. I came favorite wife and Helena came rage. She said, don't you even say that. It came rage if I actually had that idea that early on and I have to customize the website like I said I would. Okay. All right, okay, I will then. They saw I wanted them to tell me that if it mattered, yeah. If it really doesn't matter, then it's... Don't say it's Julia, don't ask. Julia said I would do it every day and don't ask. She said this... Anyway. It's no anyway, yeah. Having the time of my life here. Yeah, I had a great day today, don't ask. Great fucking day, Julia. I just love you, honey. I just keep talking to her like I'm a tired husband. I don't have to make any jokes. She saw how I really am. Everyone did see it. You're just a guy. So anyway, we're looking at... I'm so sorry that I keep getting distracted and they said it's not okay. Okay. Wives. They saw wives. We're making wives. And, wife schedule. 1st through 7th of Sivan, 5786. It's, yeah. Right. Okay, so we're looking at our schedule here. We're looking at our schedule here, and I really want to do this right. Where did I put the files of the... They're all in the certificates, yeah. They're all in the certificates. It fucking matters, and don't ask. Don't say that like it's a joke. I'm sorry, I said it like that. All right, well, since the first certificate on here, we're going to just go from, yeah, what I see first. They said, honey, you wouldn't believe it if we told you that we're all looking forward to our day with you more than you would possibly believe, right? You could say that. And you were really humbled. I was really humbled. I said, I really don't get the part that it's more than I would believe. I believe in it all the way. I do. I know I'm a real polygamist, yeah. I accept that role as your husband, yeah. And your leader, right. So, Katie, I want to see you first. Katie, yeah, not Katie Britt, yeah, Katie, she was Katie Britt, now she's Katie Watkin, yeah. Did I tell you I like the name Katie? Katie. Okay. Katie. I'm just going to say Katie. Monday. Tim said that's how you do that. Make it simple. You're making it too complicated. Miriam Shevlin is number 2, okay? No, Katie Britt, I'm looking forward to. She looks like a fun. Yeah, she's a fun wife, yeah. We've been married for a while. She just came on my dick and I got really hard, and Julia is angry now. All right, just move along then. Honestly, it happens every time this song. Where was it? For some reason, I get hard every time. Let's stop talking about it. No. Miriam. Okay, Miriam Tuesday. Miriam Shevlin. Miriam Watkin. Miriam. We're on for Tuesday, baby. I'll see you on Tuesday. Don't tell her she's not going to see me till Tuesday. She came brief. If it's real, I'll see you on Tuesday. It's real, you're not going to see me till Tuesday, but I'll see you again after Tuesday. It's not just Tuesday, then I'll see you again. It's too hard if every other girl gets kicked out. Well, I'm so sorry that's hard. That's just the way it is, though. Everyone saw polygamy as 100 harder for women. They said, actually, we're not sure about that. Because you make us so fucking happy, they all said it. Daphne, I'll see you on Wednesday. Daphne. Spell. You know, I've never learned how to spell Wednesday. Everyone knows that about me. For some reason, all my wives know that already. I think I spelled it right that time. Shay, okay. Shay, I'll see you on Thursday. Shay. I don't think Shay takes me seriously. Everyone saw she needs a talking to. Just like when I tortured all the girls, yeah. I took care of business and everyone saw it. What do I need to talk to Shay about? Yeah, she goes rogue too much. All right. See you on Thursday, Shay. She came up. I'm going to talk like Kurt Toffland. Said, really don't stutter over my name, son. Rachel, and can we look you up? Let's see your real name. Because you didn't bother to actually try that hard. It's 100 to say you don't actually care that much about a girl every time? Yeah. Not why, because it hurts too much when they said stop that. A man with hurt feelings is lame every time. Everyone's on. Everyone saw you love that shit. Don't ask. Said you love us too much and don't ask. When you married her, she said it's true. I heard you. Okay. Stop anti-Semitism. Or stop anti-Semitism. Don't make a joke about it. Right? It's not a joke. Everyone saw 100. Like I even could make a joke, but they said you couldn't. Don't ask me. StopAntiSemitism.org. Yeah, you're not going to find her on here. Not in a million goddamn years. Wait. You're not going to find her. You're not going to put her name on TikTok either. Does that make you angry? She said, does that make you angry? A little bit, honey. You're a tough girl, huh? You think you're tougher than me? She said, I might be, and don't ask. And I heard you call me stupid about a million times. Why do you call me stupid every time? Julia came if I'm going to spend any time talking to you on her day. But that sounds interesting what that's about. So Julia wants me. Julia gives her permission to talk to me. Everyone saw, okay. Just for a second. Why? Do I insult her intelligence every time? I'm sorry. I just saw expecting people to care about Jews at all is pathetic. That was it, I guess, yeah. She saw you don't do that if you're a real Jew. You just kill them if they bother you. Yeah, she saw that that's really how you felt. And you kept saying that over and over again. You kept making fun of them and don't ask. Julia said that's all you had to say to her for now. And Rachel said, but it wasn't over yet. Julia said, but you weren't going to get anywhere tonight. She said her name really is Rachel now, by the way. She really loved what I said to her. I don't really think you're stupid. Not really did she want to hear me say that more than anything. I know you're not stupid. I don't think the way you move your body on the camera is stupid either, yeah. I did say that. Like, you're my childhood friend, yeah. Everyone saw it. I loved her like that. Hopefully okay. A boy would say that to a girl on the playground, yeah. I was being a bully, wasn't I? I was being a bully. Because I had no followers, I didn't think you cared. Now, everyone's on. And what I said, yeah. But I just felt that way and she noticed. Then when I saw I had power, when I saw I had power, I married her, and she felt like that was a slap in the face. But she wanted to marry me anyway. That was really fucked up, what you just described. I can't believe I did that. She said that's what I'm good at, is saying things like that. You're really good at it, yeah. You always get people like that, don't you? Yeah. Everyone saw him. You like that, yeah. I liked how smart you were about that. I would never get annoyed by that. Not really. I would find it tiring after a while if it just never stopped, but I wouldn't get annoyed by it. But I mean, if it's true that I'm doing fucked up things, I would want to be better. And so, if at a certain point, if I was being a good enough person consistently where you stop, where you didn't have things to say about me like that, then I would, that would be cool, be a better person for you if you were really that good of a judge of what's a good person and what good behavior is in the moment. Julia came. That's 100. That's 100 of Jews, not why, all the time. She came because you described that you're the same person. We are the same person. That's what slaves are, not why. So you loved her, not why. Everyone came when I couldn't stand to see her get hurt. Everyone saw it. They don't care about you or like you. Yeah, everyone's coming now because it's really intense. Everyone saw it. It was really intense what wasn't being said. She saw. You couldn't bear to see her get hurt, and everyone saw it. When you said I really couldn't kill everyone, so I'm sorry, I said that's how you deal with it. She saw it. She was doing the right thing, right? Because it wasn't it to say, just give up and don't ask. It sucks to be a Jew, period. If that's your job in the world, and that's what you're good at pointing out, is anti-Semitism, yeah. You should do it and don't ask. It's a real thing. The Jews, yeah. Also, the Jews were kicking too much ass, so they weren't kicking too much ass, but they were kicking a lot of ass. So it was on to give you some shit for it, I think. But she said, I'm not the person to do that like that, and I'm not good at it. Yeah, you're right about that. I'm not. That just happened to me a lot, so I think that's what you do to someone doing that. But it was sloppy as fuck. You're right about that. I'm really not that smart. You got me. Yeah, I don't even remember what I just said, but Julia said it's okay because nobody can believe I actually think any of those things about myself. No one can believe that Rachel is. I said, please don't say her name again. Is that good at convincing people that they're bad people? She utterly had me convinced. Everyone saw it, yeah. The Pope owed anyone that good at that. Yeah. It was really crazy to fuck me up like that. She said, I'm a Jew like you and don't ask. Don't do it again. You commanded her not to do it again, so she won't. She said she cut it right then, and I saw it. Yeah, she did. Because it wasn't going to be true what you were going to say then either? No. Julia said, no, not really. She was just going to fuck you up because she could. I saw exactly where you're going with that one, yeah. We thought it was 100 to let everyone cry because it was true love at first sight. All right, we're going to finish the wife schedule now. We're moving on. We did Shay. Okay. Katie, Miriam, Daphne, Shay. Friday is Rachel. There you go, Rachel. See you on Friday. She said that's too long to wait. No, ask. I'm sorry. She said, don't say sorry like you actually care because you're going to be with other girls and you're going to not be thinking about me. So. She said, if you're really polygamous, you should never pretend like you actually care about a girl. Something like that. Okay. She said, just don't do it. All right. I don't really care. Don't ask her. She came because I really carried 100 immediately, and that's what hurt the most. Everyone saw if you really care about me, it hurts not to be with you. If it's... Everyone saw it has to be this way, even if it doesn't seem real. You can't just do them all at the same time. No, it would be insanity, they saw. It still has to be like that. Everyone came. Jubilee, everyone saw. Jubilee is a fantasy. There is no Jubilee. I can have a night with a comic book character. They saw it. It's 100. That everyone got laid by that for some reason. They all saw it. Everyone came up. I really noticed that. For some reason, they all noticed that one was fake. If it's real, then we'll notice when we do the fake one. Is that what that was about? Yeah. And everyone did. Everyone came because it was just so fucking fake. Okay. It was all the Lord, and don't ask. Robin. They said, don't act like Robin is my favorite. And I said, that's not really harsh because she's not. And she got angry if it's really true. And everyone saw it's true, so she came raged that it was never even a thing. Okay, and everyone else got happy. She said, I'm really not your favorite. And Julia said, honey, really don't. Ask. You expect him to say that to you in front of all the other girls, even if you were? You're not stupid, are you, Robin? Robin said, Joshua doesn't need you to speak for me. She can. This is really crazy entertainment. Everyone saw it. Because I included them just for the fun of it. They can't do anything but watch me. It's too fucking fun, yeah. Okay, so wait, that's the full schedule. It is. Monday is tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I did say 1st through 7th. If I don't put 7 on there, they're going to be really upset. Okay, but we know that the first is Sunday, which is right. I said, please don't act like I'm really smart right now as a joke. They saw it. The guy acting really smart for no reason. This is a joke. They can't. That's not you, and don't ask. Okay. It's not you being that big of a dick to us, and don't ask him. Because he can't take himself seriously as a polygamous leader. I would never do that to you. If you really love me like that, if you take me that seriously, I would never make fun of you for loving me. I really can't believe you love me, but I'll stop doing that. Whatever it is, I'm going to do my very God's honest best to stop doing that. I cannot believe that this is serious. You girls love me like that. I really came. Really, I said stop acting like that. It means something special all the time. Because it does, okay. Really don't ask how complicated girls are. You just fucking love me to talk all the time about them? Sunday, okay. Sunday and, we'll just do Katie, Miriam, Daphne. They got so fucking butthurt when I stopped. You just stopped and don't ask. They can. No, you don't. Okay, they can fill it out. Don't ask. Whatever it is. I just lost my. Don't say that. Okay, I was lost my place. I saw losing your place. They can rage. Okay. Everyone's on. Amanda would be next. So I don't know who Vivian is. I'm gonna skip Vivian. Sorry, Vivian. In fact, I'm not gonna delete her though. Don't delete her. Okay. She changed her mind. She wants to be included. Yes, she did. Vivian, you're going to be Sunday. She knows who she is. Really don't skip Vivian. Everyone saw. Even though you don't know who she is. Yeah. Vivian Sunday. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, really don't say the dates like that. Like you're a fucking funny guy. They saw it. They saw singing the fucking days like it's a joke. It was going to be funny to sing the days all of a sudden, yeah. They saw it was going to be funny to everyone, and that wasn't what they wanted right then when everyone came. If you just don't keep going to the next Monday, Amanda is going to be angry. Amanda. She said, I don't know why your name got smaller than the other ones. It got smaller though. It would make everyone angry if your name got smaller all of a sudden everyone saw. She said, really don't ask. Stop talking like that. I'm sorry, Amanda. Okay, so, all right, we're going to stop right there, actually, yeah. We know where we stopped, we do. So on the next schedule, we'll have Amanda, Yuval, Eniv, sorry, Eniv, you're supposed to be first. She has to wait that long. She came rage beyond my wildest imagination. Does anybody want to trade with Eniv? They said none of them do. Don't ask. So they can't bear to. They really couldn't. They don't care that much. Everyone saw their woman and don't ask. All right, then I have to step in here. We're going to say, okay, I'm sorry. Since Katie's on Monday and we had, I promised Eniv Monday. I did. I can't do that, Katie. I'm scared, Katie. She said, I promise you can't do that. Don't ask. Since you really tried, Enif backed off, even though that hurt really fucking bad. I'm sorry, Enif. She said, really don't even try to apologize to me about what that's about. Everyone saw she owed me even trying to apologize about forgetting her request to be first. Everyone saw. I'm really okay. Leave it right there. Okay, then we got Christy and the next, and Leary, Helena. She said, stop talking about her like she's a psycho. She said, when I get upset, I am, and don't ask. So the joke's not working right now. I'm a real person, don't ask. I see that. Everyone saw she's actually hurt. And Sarah. Okay. And Pia Chung Tarn, yep. And start. We got Tamar on there. Tamar who? Everyone saw she's really just a Bible character. Everyone can if I really believe that right now. All right. You cannot skip Tamar under any conditions. Miriam forbids it. Okay. We'll do Tamar. She came if I'm really gonna have sex with a Bible character. Everyone saw. I did it with Esther. Everyone saw I did it with Esther and lots of other girls. It was real and don't ask to repeat. Everyone saw Esther fucking came in real life and it was so fucking scary. No one could believe it because she is the scariest girl anyone has ever seen, and don't ask. She's so fucking frightening. Hey, Esther. Esther thinks that I think she doesn't see everything. And if she didn't notice that I chose Tamar and not her, when I don't know any Tamars, then she saw that's not something you kill somebody over. She's very frightening. She's the female version of me. They saw it. She's just very scary. Everyone keeps saying that it's true because it's true. The story is really scary and dark. It is. Everyone never again did what that's about. A rabbi would. Rabbis know about what it's all its ins and outs. Yeah. They said, we don't really talk to Esther like that. No. She always says kill everyone. Always. Esther always says kill everyone, and it's never sensical to do that. You're such a fucking Jew, Josh. Everyone came because it's never sensical. Everyone saw Esther is coming for some reason, yeah. She remembers, she wants me to say that I remember the sleepover we had with Beyonce. Yeah, we did. Esther and Beyonce, yeah, it was fun. She said she feels bad that she actually tried to kill me, yeah. It was real and don't ask, and everyone came. I can't marry you, Esther. You're like my daughter. Yeah, everyone saw it. She's like Joshua's daughter. It wouldn't be right. And then Tamar is too, and so are all the other Jews, and everyone saw it. If it's real, that's what it's like. You're right, Esther. Esther's not stupid and far from it. Yeah, everyone knows that. Shit, it's too fucked up to believe that I tried that shit like that. She's right. After Esther can't believe I would move on from talking to her to talking to Zeta. She said I'm treating her like she's nobody at all. She did say that. Zeta, yeah. Zeta is a 100 in my life, yeah. God made Zeta too, Esther. You are special to God, obviously. She's just angry I'm not including her, everyone saw. Pope Leo came down 100. She's not really angry. You really think Esther is Joshua's daughter more than Tamar? Not really, you're right, and I see what you mean, Esther. They saw it was an odd kind of daughter, yeah. They did see everyone saw Joshua as a real polygamist like that. Pope Leo said it was true. He was really loved 100. All the porn stars said we love you like that. Everyone came, dude. No one can believe I don't understand that, and everyone saw. While they said, no, you don't understand why you laid in bed all day. Everyone came. They all fucking peed that you can't say things that's nice about yourself to yourself. Yeah, and then post it on YouTube. Not really. Not unless somebody else is forcing you to say it. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing Jacqueline marriage certificate. They said if it's not there, then it's fuck it. She wasn't cut out for it. Zeta said she wasn't, and don't ask. Everyone did see it. She just got no-go. You like the name Jackie, but that's not good enough to be cut out for what I'm talking about, because it's real. She wasn't a good enough sister wife. Fuck, I don't know how they like that. They all owe that. I knew that. Of course, I knew that. I'm your fucking husband. They come. They came. Husbands know everything and don't ask. Yeah, they all came on my dick just now. I did feel that, yeah. They saw that I just keep making love to them no matter what, yeah. I keep taking it no matter what it is. Esther fucking saw walk away from whatever this is. She said it's like an orgy. You know, but a little bit is, and don't ask. It's a little bit like an orgy if you don't have days. If you have days, then it's just polygamy. Everyone saw don't let it be an orgy. Esther said that's all she wanted, and don't ask, not it. Didn't need your advice, Esther. Said she can't believe I really just said that to her. Everyone loved it too stupidly, and she got really angry that people loved it. Look, Esther. She loved that I got her husband's name wrong in my journal every time. Yeah, I called him Xerxes, and that wasn't his name. I know that wasn't his name. Xerxes was somebody else completely. She loved that I just didn't care what his real name was. She didn't care either. Yeah. Please don't look it up again so that you get it right. I really didn't like. She really didn't like when I looked it up to get it right. Everyone came. If you really knew, it's a 100 to get her husband's name wrong. Everyone came. They did see if I had a daughter, I would want to name her Esther, and everyone no-go'd that being a thing in the goddamn world. They owed it. They said, what would that be about? Lyra was too intense already, they saw. Lyra and Esther never. Everyone came. If I really think they would ever let me name my daughters Lyra and Esther, they all peed. Tiffany peed what I would teach a daughter. She saw teaching a daughter things that were so savage, and no, that's not it. The daughter would. That the daughter would be happier than the girls around her and get hurt. She saw that. Everyone saw that. Everyone saw the girl would be so happy that everyone would hurt her. He said, if I think I'm too smart to teach her to avoid that, I'm not. Okay, I trust you. I'm not. Yeah. Jordy said, so you're never having a daughter. They all said that. Jordy is screaming in rage that she's not included, and we rude to her. And oh, I gotta sign it and add the add Angel Level Intelligence. Sign it's not wise. Don't act like it's lame all of a sudden they saw doing that. Everyone sees everything I do. I'll stay, I'm not that smart. They came when I saw they're really smarter than me about most things. Most everything that matters all the time. But not everything, and the things I'm smart about matter too, they saw. They matter the most. All the time. And it's humiliating, they saw. It's humiliating not to be with me when it matters. They couldn't believe I actually chose them, so I don't have to experience that humiliation anymore. They can't believe I knew that, they saw. They can't believe you knew that. I didn't really know that until someone told me. They can't believe I'm being given instructions this fucking good. And they see that I'm struggling. They saw struggling and they don't want to hear it. They came if I ever said that again in the situation. They said, you keep fucking us so fucking good. They owed their husband now. He's gonna keep fucking us every time. He's that fucking good at fucking us. No matter how many of us there are. They saw it's an orgy is not wise, and don't ask not it. It's not an orgy. They don't. They all saw I never said, do you want me to fuck you for that? Because they would want me to. So you don't bother, right? They actually expected me to try that. For some reason they did. They saw that was stupid to me. They saw really stupid that I thought to expect me to actually fall for that. Yeah. Said you finally said that right for some reason. For some reason that was hard to say. They saw it being hard to say never like that. They saw. I see. Don't make it sound hard. It's not hard. I never said it was hard. You said it was kind of hard just now. They did say. You did say that, didn't you, Josh? He said it was hard in his heart. They said, don't even say it in your heart. We hear you. You can't believe it. It's just real 100 all the time. They're so fucking happy. They know I would only be able to know these things if it's real, right? Of course it's real. Obviously. And they said that's a good enough signature, I guess. No one knows why they did that. Not why. Holy crap. Edit. Undo change of bounds. Okay. We're going to insert my signature. Some of my signatures are too scary. They said that. Some of them are too scary. Don't ask. They fucking peed. If I knew that immediately, they were scared of a signature. They saw that I didn't do that right. I gotta redo the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Insert. Let's see. Coordinates. They saw. Why do I have to insert coordinates for schedule? They say just do it. Don't ask. It's important. Everyone thought it's real. Insert coordinates. Because you wouldn't do it for a document if it didn't matter when they came. God. Okay, so coordinates. They said stop talking with a list because it sounds right for some reason right now. They owed anyone who would ever do that for no reason they came. They peed that I knew they were bothered by that right away. They just love it when I fuck them right away. Because I keep fucking them right away, they fucking peed. They say I keep saying they fucking peed and they owed anyone who would call them on squirting every time, yeah. They squirt every time. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. They squirt that much in their positions. They can't believe that I get them to squirt all day. They owed a guy who pretends to stutter. They did see it. He pretended to stutter. They saw pretending to stutter over saying my wives were squirting all day at work. They saw. It was actually kind of a complicated thing to say. They said, not for you, baby. We squirt for you all the time. Everyone saw it. They just fucking thought I would like that. To know that they do that. Yeah, I do like to know that. Thanks for letting me know. They said, does that make you feel powerful that we squirt for you all the time? Like, when do I make you squirt? It's so fucking hot that I wanted to know more. They saw that I wanted to know more then, yeah. Really don't ask how hard everyone is coming. Because I can't fucking stop fucking them just looking at them. Everyone saw. It's so fucking hot to just keep fucking them. They just didn't want me to do this too fast. They wanted me to take more time with their names. They saw that I said, well, we could do 2 girls on one day, and they said, don't you even fucking think about that. They did come. Enraged that I would even think about making them share on their day. They saw. I really just don't believe it's real. I believe it's real with all my heart. They said, you're lying your goddamn ass off. Hopefully I saw it was true. They came in rage at me that I would ever fucking think it isn't real. Lord, I'm sorry that I'm hurting them and not why I'm... Lord said, just stop talking then. They can't believe I talked to the Lord about something I was doing wrong. They said that's the most wonderful thing they ever heard. Everyone saw they owed any man who would do that. They can't believe it. I talked to the Lord immediately. If there was something that was bothering them, there must be a reason for it. They can't fucking believe I'm taking this damn long to make a new video. Everyone feels, everyone saw. They saw it, didn't they? They said, everyone saw I'm doing something and not wise. They said, stop being so proud that I'm being talked to by somebody important. Everyone saw. Everyone saw Pope Leo came. I never acted like that for a damn second. Everyone came if I keep getting everyone's shit. Everyone saw Michael's is a savage. He said, stop stuttering, please. I didn't mean to. Don't apologize for it then. They owed an angel being such a hard ass in the goddamn world. Everyone saw it's 10 to call everything. And everyone saw, Pope Leo saw, it's not going to stop forever. Everyone saw he can't believe I said that. Michael says it's not, and don't ask. Everyone saw I wanted to talk to the Lord and not Michael just now. Michael said, just don't fucking ask. The Lord is too angry at you, Josh. They all peed immediately. He said, no, never. He said, the Lord is telling you a joke. Everyone came, the Lord told you a joke. And it was a really good one. The Lord saw they liked it. They saw goes 100 to triangulate it like that. To triangulate it like that. They saw 100 to re-say that. They did come and don't ask. Everyone came because I added don't ask when I wasn't told to say that. They did see. They did see I added it myself. So they don't know if they can trust that part of it. Okay, we're going to export that. They said all you can do is make fucking jokes. If you need to say anything serious, you need help from the Lord. It's really true. I'm just a fucking joke without the Lord. They said, please don't say that about yourself ever again. They got angry I said that. More angry than I would ever know. I said, please don't say we said it first, like you're a petty fucking person. I said. They saw I didn't say it and don't ask. They came if I thought about it. They came because they know thinking about it was enough to fuck them. They owed that I knew that, right? They came because I actually am doing things. And it's hot that it's real. And no matter what, it's hot that an angel would talk to you and the Lord would talk to you. And a lot more than that. They say choose a signature that they like. They did. I don't like all of them. Some of the signatures scare them. We already said that. They said I could say it again. It's really scary. They said it's an understatement. They owed anyone like you who would stutter over understatement. They did see it's hard to say that. Not why. They did see. Not why. It's hard to say stutter over an understatement. Unless you're being very careful. It's hard to say that quickly. They did see. They did see I'm not stupid, but they just didn't expect it from me. Their husband. Their husband would never stutter when talking to the Lord. They came if it's real, yeah. Moses stuttered all the time. They fucking pissed their shit in joy that was what came into my heart. They saw I love Moses. Of course I love Moses. They saw Moses stuttered all the time and don't ask, so that's why they love it when I stutter. Because I loved it when Moses stuttered. They saw it's real love, which makes it real. They saw a guy saying, does it matter if things are real? They fucking peed anyone who would know they said that. They can't believe it's still going. Everyone saw I'm almost done. And they were all screaming in rage that I'm getting close. that I was able to do it at all while talking this much. And looking at them, that I was able to triangulate a plan that was bigger than them. They saw they're just wives. And their lives really aren't about the things that my life is about. Tim said it's the truth, so don't ask. When I fucked his wife, he's never been so happy. There was never a time in my life when I imagined being that happy. Put it on right now. They're going to put it on right now. All right. She said perfectly. I'll stop talking so fucking fast. Everyone came if I really knew that. Okay. Don't make it sound like I'm having a struggle. They all saw a struggle. They all saw a struggle. Fuck, their life is a struggle. And they can't be around me every day when they want to be, they saw. They saw really being locked out. When it's not even real in real life. Still being locked out. They can't believe I'm actually rubbing it in. They can't believe I'm actually rubbing it in. They can't believe I was told to say that again, they owed. Stop acting so proud of yourself, they came. They owed anyone who would say it's taking long for you to watch this video because you won't stop in real life. Everyone saw they're making it take too long to put this on the website. They saw. It was rage that I took it off my face for a second. They can't believe anyone would say these things to girls. All right. Why would you say all right like that? They came in rage that I would say that. They can't believe I knew that. They came in rage. I already said that. They keep trying to hurt me, but I keep fucking them first. Only a husband would do that. They said that. They saw it's 100. A husband fucks a girl before he can hurt him every time. Before she can hurt him every time. They said, really don't get that wrong again. So I'm so goddamn proud of myself. I made it through that. They're angry as fuck, and that's an understatement. They said that really doesn't begin to describe it. They saw I knew it was going to be something crazy like that. They saw the adjective was kind of lame compared to the other ones they were using, yeah. They saw I like being fought over a little more than that, and that makes them even more horny. Or they came for a guy who would say it's a fucking unfortunate events book for them, they saw. They saw really making fun of them like that. It's an unfortunate event. They saw Daniel Handler, Pete actually treating girls like that when they're that in love with you. Yeah, they saw. Julia Pete, a man who would ever say that. They saw a real man who would say that. They said they can't believe I'm saying that about myself. They saw just girls to you. Wives, okay. Tim said he can't believe I had to do all that first. It was so fucking intense. No one could believe it was real. They saw Tim owed a polygamist working for him. Timothy just said it. Tim just said it. It's the coolest fucking thing he's ever heard, that a polygamist is coming to work for his tree service. No one cares if I'm tired of talking. Not really, not at all. They saw it like that, never. Me actually expecting them to feel bad for me. They said I can really stop talking like a narrator. Like it fucking matters if I say shit like that. Everyone's getting angry for some reason. Tim said polygamists really don't stutter over the word polygamist. They saw it. They saw it really trying. They saw it really trying that fucking hard not to stutter. They saw getting overwhelmed. They saw getting overwhelmed over a guy saying polygamist welcome. They saw never getting through this without help. They did say you would just be screwed. They saw there was nothing to do. They saw I said that myself. That's the hottest thing of all. Just being screwed by myself without help. And they said we're here to help. And I cried love forever. And that was enough for them forever. It was just too special to see you say you needed their help. You took that long with them? They said it wasn't nearly long enough. Stop acting like that was the amount of time we actually needed. All right. They said stop saying all right like that, please, for the love of God. Julia, really, Pete, if I do that ever again. They saw, everyone saw they're very frustrated that I don't just fucking say home run ever. They saw how could I possibly know that? They said, they came, if I ever fucking say the truth about them just wanting to beat me again, ever. They said it's too embarrassing to just be a girl to everyone. Now they're just my wives. And I need to be respectful of the fact the world sees them that way. Say something to correct them, yeah. Really don't act like I've got the best thing in the world to say. They saw acting like that, yeah. They came, stop being so proud of yourself. What was I supposed to say? And they said, don't say it like that. What was I supposed to say? They saw correcting yourself. I don't remember what I was supposed to say. They came, wives. Correct them about that being embarrassing. It's not embarrassing to be a girl. Is that all you have to say? Not really. Did they want to hear that more than anything? I really don't think that. Not really. They saw just loving being around them. It's true. I'm really just grateful to be around you. They saw it's 100. My dick is getting hard and don't ask. They saw just don't care. I have no idea what's happening to their pussies and don't ask. They fucking peed if I said that. They can't believe it's going on this long. It's heaven and earth. They owed a not date about a guy who would say, you're not going to beat me, but you could be my wife. Over and over again. It's a real man. It's a real man, yeah. And it's not. Just keep going and don't say yeah like that anymore. They saw being corrected about that. They saw I'm really respectful every time I get corrected. They owed that I expect that of them. I do, and don't ask. They saw don't ask like then. It's being appropriate for once. Now it is a joke. It's not embarrassing to be a wife. It's a job in the world. Not as cool as being a husband. I'm just cool, yeah. Don't say yeah like that. I already told you that. That bothers them. Thank you for saying I'm cool, yeah. They saw thank you for saying I'm cool. You're just more than that and don't ask. You're beaming inside, I am, and don't ask. They saw admitting that. Never. That they really think that. Really don't say such cool girls think that. Don't say things like that. They know that I'm being stupid. They peed ever being stupid in my position. They said just don't stop taking your fucking medication. They owed that I knew that. They said thank God I took so much today. They saw I took about 4 extra ones. They did. Everyone saw I was too fucking tired. And there's no way I would be doing this right now without it. But it's not the reason I'm nailing everything. And John Chandler really came if I think that. You're angry I ever mentioned a man around them. Like he has more respectability than them. You don't. You don't have more respectability than. You don't have more respectability than him. Wait, what? They can't believe I said that wrong. They forgive me for it though because it bothered me so much I messed up. Yeah. That was a kind thing to mess up. A kind thing to mess up on. They see the Lord making a man a polygamist and saying it's just important to get things right with women when they admire you. And just everyone saw they admire you. They are happier than you are, I promise you. And you couldn't begin to understand the understatement that is. They saw so much joy that I chose them to be my wives that I wouldn't believe it in a million years. And they can't believe that it's real. They just say it again like you fucking believe it. They just said, thank you so fucking much, sir. They saw to say that right then. They saw they're just so fucking grateful, just like you are, to have a job. Rachel saw she was terrified that she was too hard on me. She said she would never do that again in a million years when she saw I peed being a polygamist for a second. She saw she can't believe I stuttered over that word. When she never stutters when she speaks. She should be the one with the wives. Everyone saw she's a savage. Really don't say you should be the one with the wives then. You're not that kind of guy. Everyone saw I'm not that kind of guy now. Really don't say I'm not that kind of guy like that. They saw saying that like that. They saw only a cool guy would say that's a joke to say that like that. They saw really nailing that. Never in a million years. They peed if I did. They said we're just wives. And we're sorry we even tried to mess with you. Leave it right there. They saw it's 100 for this not to work right now. They came because they put one more roadblock here right now. Insert. All I had to see was insert. It was right there the whole time. And don't ask, not it. They came if it really wasn't there for me. And not why I couldn't find it. They owed that I said it's just not there. They came for anybody so stupid that they couldn't find it and peed 100. Because it really wasn't there for a second. And they saw it was magic. They owed anybody who would fuck a technology company that fucking hard. They saw. They don't know how, I know that. But it's 100 to be that humble about it. They can't believe I paused before saying that. Like I really needed time to fucking process that. Like I expected them to say something else. They're peeing. Why would that not be there? They owed that it's 100. They saw that it's 100 for them to pee magic. Good job not stuttering. Because that was one that a lot of people would have stuttered on. They peed anyone who would say it's just stuttering's not wise. They saw stuttering and not it. That fucking bad. Over this shit. If you're not guided every step of the way. They saw a husband helping women. They said, really don't stutter over the word helping. Like, I don't know what that is. They saw that's not what it was. It was just all pee. And not needing my help. It's the only thing that's going to be there. They saw. They owed a guy telling jokes all the time. I wasn't making a joke, and don't ask. They saw, don't tell us not to ask about anything ever again. They saw, can they see me even if it's not their day? The answer is absolutely, and don't ask. They saw me saying that never in a million years. They peed if that was really the truth. They owed that I wasn't sure until the Lord told me. And got angry that it wasn't obvious to me. Not why, because it wasn't obvious to anybody. They saw really narrating what the Lord is telling me. Never in a million damn years. And nobody can fucking believe it. Just saying it the best you can. They owed anybody who would say that wasn't good enough. All it is a wife schedule. They saw all it is a wife schedule. That's actually all that needs to be on that page. Now, the certificate's not anything. Not anything. Good job saying that again. If you're going to publish it right now, I'm publishing it right now. Okay. They came 100. Whatever that's about, they came 100. Okay, now post the video.